Hello, it's Roberto Dalla Vecchia and welcome to another flat picking and bluegrass guitar lesson. In this video I want to show you some very powerful licks, cool licks. They only use one string and they all use the same 3-note pattern and they are so powerful. So before we get started, make sure that you've subscribed to my channel. And if you are a beginner to flat picking, make sure to pick up my free video crash course, Flat Picking Guitar 101. You can find the link below this video in the description. And if you're ready for private coaching from me, join my community. I have an instructional channel on TrueFire. It's called the Flatpicking Experience. And you will have access to hundreds of video tutorials and tabs. And again, you can find the link below this video. Alright, so let's get started. All of the licks that I'll be showing you in this video are using the same 3-note pattern and only 3 notes. And they are also using only one string. So they're very simple and and powerful. Now, we want to use the licks in songs in 4/4 time signature or in cut time, so like this, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, okay? And for example, over the G chord, we can play this lick. So what I'm doing here, well, I'm just playing a 3-note pattern that goes like open, index, ring finger, or open 2nd fret, 4th fret on the G string, and I repeat the same pattern. This is the pattern, right? 4 times. 1, 2, ready, go. So you see the lick is 2 bars long, so we need a chord that is 2 bars long, and we can play just that. Now to finish up, we can play the pattern backward, like this, ring, index, open. So we play 4 times, and the 5th time we just play the same pattern backward. Again, 1, 2, ready, go. Alright, so this is the lick, and now you can apply this lick to all of the open strings. So for the E chord, for the B chord, G, we already did, and D, A. Okay, so this is super easy, right? Now let's say that we have a chord progression that goes like this. We are in the key of C, and we go like A for 2 bars, D for 2 bars, G, 2 bars, and back to C. See what I did? I play the same lick over the A chord. I use the 5th string, the A string. Over the D chord, I use the D string. Over the G chord, I use the open G string. And the lick doesn't change, it's always the same. Okay? Isn't it cool? Okay, let me know in the comments, okay? Now let's move the lick in a different part of the fretboard, because we can use other combination of frets. In this case, okay, over the G chord, we use the G string and we play the first 3 notes of the G scale. So G, A, B. Okay, 1, 2, 3. But we can also go like this. This case is open, 4 and 7. And this is the triad. This is the root, this is the third, and this is the fifth. So that's like an arpeggio. Alright? And of course we can move the lick back and forth. You know, we want to use the pattern, play the pattern for 4 times. So maybe we can go like that. And over the A chord. So you just need to be fast at shifting, but that's all it takes. Always using down ups. Okay, so let's apply this to the same chord progression. Okay, how cool is that? You like it? Now let's move it even higher. Let's go to the 7th fret. Like this. In this case, I'm playing the root, I'm playing the 5th, right, of the chord. And then I play the flat 7. So the G note in this case. Right? You see that? When you play the A7, you have a G note. And here's my G note. So index and pinky again. So, and again I can combine and that the lick again, it's 3 note 4 times. First time, second time, third time, and the 4th time I go back here. So same chord progression, right? Something like that. Let's change and do another example. Now I want to use the fiddle tune Big Sandy River. I hope you're familiar with it. It goes like... So that's the A part of Big Sandy River. And we are in the key of G. And we have a... We have a D chord that is 2 bars long. Okay, so I can, over the D chord, I play my lick, and it will sound like this. So that's another example, and yeah, you always need 2 bars. So go looking for fiddle tunes or songs that you play, and when you have a chord that is 2 bars long, well, you can try and see if you can play this lick. I want to give you another example. Let's play Bowman Rack, for example. You know, in the B part, it goes to the cross-picking part that is so famous, right? Okay, so now over there we have a G that is 2 bars long. Then it goes to C for 2 bars long. Then it goes back to G for 2 bars, and then it stops, right? And I can go like... So what I'm doing here, I'm playing the lick over the G chord, and And then for the C chord, well, for the C chord I'm doing this. So you see I'm using a different fingering, and that's why you want to experiment with this idea. And in this case it works great, right? I'm using open, index, second fret, pinky, and that's my C chord. I'm playing the fifth of the chord, the sixth of the chord, and the root of the C chord. And again, okay, instead of that, I go. And well, you can also play the 3-note pattern backward. Right? In this case, I'm playing the same pattern backward 4 times. Very easy. So you want to experiment. You can also start the pattern start the pattern with a fretted note, like, and you keep the open string last. Okay, so yeah, you just play with those 3 notes. Let me give you another last example, and I want to use Turk in the Straw now. Turk in the Straw goes like. And the B part goes like. So here in the B part we have G for 2 bars, da, 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 and C for 2 bars. Da, 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 da. Okay, and that's when I want to use my lick. And in this case I want to use this note and this note. So I'm using the G triad. And I want to start with the index. So the pattern will be index, pinky, open. And for the C chord I will go like 5th fret, and this is the 9th fret. So, and I go like, you see those 2 notes? I'm moving the D here, and so I'm just moving those notes on the G string, and I go like. Again. I was doing slowly 4 times, and then to finish up I was doing simply 4 notes like that. So my lick, and then I'm ready to go to the C chord like this, okay? You can also play, by the way, you can play the same lick on the first string in this case. So you just move the B an octave higher. See, so this is just another example, and now it's your turn to experiment with this. Just try different chords. For example, it works very, very well over the A minor and the E chord. Something like that. So again, I would like you to experiment with this and have fun. If you enjoyed this bluegrass flat picking guitar lesson, please let me know in the comments below and hit the like button. It really helps to support me. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next week, same flat time, same flat channel.